Yo, yo, yo. What it is, what it is. This track did it. This track did it. TV. We at it again with another review. Reaction, I'm sorry. We gonna react to this video. Of airport incidents. So this gonna be pretty interesting. I haven't seen the video yet, so but yeah, you know how the airport be, man. It's long lines. People got attitudes. It's packed. Flight might be late. It's just so much going on. So we gonna see, how hectic it get. People might be coming to the airport with weapons. You feel me? Like it's just a lot. So let's check that out. Let's get into it. That's Lil Meech.
Relax. I have a privilege as a U.S. constitutional person to say I'm white.
Okay, but you don't have a right to be intoxicated, and I can smell it on your breath.
Well, I'm white.
From attempted rental car thefts to public indecency to fighting with police officers, airports can be a hot spot for crime. We're bringing you the top 8 most outrageous arrests in airports. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg. First, we begin at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. It's June 26th, 2022. Airport officers have gotten reports that a woman is acting strangely in one of the terminals, calling out to people as they walked by her, announcing that she's, quote, white.
I'm white, I'm privileged.
Wow.
People take your fucking mask off, this and that. So,
Okay. You just said, excuse me, I'm white.
she's saying something, everybody. Let's go ahead and stop her.
The officer stopped Cynthia Rowland at an American Airlines gate.
Stop. We're going out.
No, we're not.
You're not going to get rebooked. You're causing a disruption. Stop.
No, I'm not.
Ma'am.
No, I'm
You're
not.
going to go out the doors.
No, I'm not.
You are. We've gotten numerous
Because
calls.
I'm
People have
walking
flagged
through
us
and saying I'm white.
So the cops don't agree.
Because I'm walking through saying I'm a white person.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
Rowland then refuses to give officers her boarding pass or her ID.
I can't walk through as a U.S. citizen and say I'm white.
How much have you had to drink?
Does it matter?
Because you're showing signs of intoxication.
No.
People don't act like this.
No. Why can I not walk through and be an American citizen and say I'm white?
You're causing people alarm, concern.
Oh.
You're causing people to move out of your way.
Oh.
What you mean? Why you can't do that? I mean, what? Let me keep letting the video play. Yeah.
Really? Because I'm walking through and saying I'm white? Because I'm saying
Can you please
Merciful,
just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and in the end, nobody uses them.
saying I'm white? I have a privilege as a U.S. constitutional person to say I'm white.
Okay, but you don't have a
I'm
right to
white.
be intoxicated, and I can smell it on your breath.
Well, I'm white.
Are you going to give him your ID? Yes, you do. Show him your ID right now.
I'm investigating public intox.
Are you done?
I'm
done. I think we're good.
Excuse me.
Don't resist. We're done.
As they put
Being a Karen ain't worked that time. Sorry, it just didn't cut it. Yeah, you feel me?
Rowland in handcuffs, she makes a shocking comment in response to one of the officers.
This is America.
It is. We're a nation of laws.
Ready? I'll grab it. Let's go ahead and get her out.
Daughter, get an
Tense
abortion.
up.
The officer's patience is already wearing thin.
All I said was, are you white?
Can you go all the way down with it?
No, this is here we are.
Is that better?
Are you white? Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? All I said was, are you white? You, because you're not.
Once the officers get Roland outside, she apparently
She said, fuck you because you're not. Ain't that about a bitch? God damn.
kicks one of them.
If you're white!
Walk. Did she kick you? Yeah.
If you're white!
Man, you know they tripped her up.
Don't let her bite you. Watch your
I'm
mouth.
not gonna bite
Yeah, she'll do it
anyone.
once.
If you're white. If you're white. If you're white.
Roland is then restrained on the ground and a paper face mask goes over her mouth.
God, you people don't know who the I am or who I know. Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Are you?
Stay down.
I can't wait to go on Tucker Carlson and Laura Graham because I know them personally. Can't wait. Can't wait. Get this off my face. Please, I am a citizen. Get this off my face. If not, I will sue every one of you. Oh, but you don't give a You don't give
She on that shit.
As law enforcement waits for medical first responders, Roland switches her verbal tactics.
This is because I'm not black. Hey, lady, I'm not black.
Damn, there it is. It finally came out. That's what you wanted to say the whole time. Come on, man. Wasting time. Could have got straight to the point inside the airport, you know?
Hey, I'm not black.
Enough.
No, I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm white. My grandfather is black. My grandfather is black. I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. My grandfather is black.
What's the chance of her grandfather being black? Bro? What's the chances? What's the chances of that?
Was taken to a hospital to get checked out and was eventually booked on charges of resisting arrest and assault of a public servant.
Yeah.
Next, we're in Milwaukee,
She's
Wisconsin.
crazy. Shout her
It's
crazy.
April 5th, 2023, just before 4 a.m. Sheriff's deputies stop an apparent car thief in action as he tries to take off in a rental car at the airport.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get your hand on the ground! Do it now! Get on the ground!
Officials say 23-year-old Sean Gibbo tried to drive away in a stolen car, but didn't get very far. Spike strips popped most of the vehicle's tires, and then multiple deputies caught up to him.
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get your hand on the ground! Get on the ground!
Where are you guys? We're playing German country right now.
All over!
Stop resisting! Get to your hands! Get to your hands! Get to your hands! I'm playing with that!
Come on, I didn't do nothing wrong! Get on the ground now!
This is not...
A deputy tases Gibbo, but he still manages to get up and take off running.
He's running on 119. Eastbound lane from car rental.
The white male! Black backpack!
When deputies finally chase him down, Gibbo makes some bizarre statements about how he needs help and that there's, quote, fear in his heart.
You search him?
Yeah.
Like completely?
What year is this?
Stop talking.
What? From the first time. Man, I'm not all there. I'm not all there right now, man. I just need help. That's all. I was trying to walk around to free my mind. Everybody wanted to kick me out. And they wanted...
He could have said that earlier. Could have been said he needed help. He waits till he get caught. Man, y'all boys crazy, man.
Walk in this rain. You know, fear is in my heart. It's all here. Spread your feet. Absolutely.
Let go of this right now.
That's my time.
Let go of it. Let go. Do you have any guns, weapons, anything like that?
Take it.
We're resisting, man.
Take the watch.
According to the sheriff's office, 2 deputies were injured during the chaos. Jippo was booked into the Milwaukee County Jail on charges of operating a vehicle without the owner's consent, criminal damage to property, and 2 counts of resisting and injuring officers. He's expected to attend a hearing in March 2024 to enter a plea and be sentenced. Now we're in Florida, but this time at Miami International. It's March 31st, 2023. The crew of a Frontier Airlines flight from Florida to Pennsylvania says a woman got into an argument with a fellow passenger, so flight attendants asked her to get off the plane. The passenger, identified as Simone Kim, allegedly refused to deplane, so the crew called police. When officers arrived, Kim and her friend left the plane, but argued with police when they were detained in handcuffs.
Army veteran, I know how to conduct myself. I know how to conduct myself.
Put your bags in the front.
Take off your purse. Take off your purse. Why?
Take off your purse, okay?
Why?
You guys are gonna go to jail. Take off your purse.
Why are we going to jail?
Take off your purse.
Why am I going to jail? I didn't say nothing. I didn't hit somebody. Why am I?
Relax, relax.
Kim refuses to speak with the male officers.
She would have went about it differently if she ain't knew she was going to jail.
Offers a little more information to a female cop.
So why am I detained?
If she knew she wasn't going to jail.
They told you guys to get off the plane. You guys refused to get off the plane. I was not in there, but that's what they're saying.
No, we did not refuse. Even the airport, the people that were sitting next to us said, why are they trying to kick you off? You can go on and ask everyone.
Yeah, but you have to understand, whenever the airline
I don't think that information is going to help, Shawty.
tells you to get off,
I'm retired Army. I understand. I get every baggage free. I get loaded for free. Why would I act any way?
Kim even goes so far as to ask for a photo of herself in cuffs for social media.
No, take a picture. I need a picture.
Now you're not being reasonable with me.
I am being reasonable. I need a picture of my Instagram so they know I'm not home at a party tonight, that I have to be at, that I got paid $3,000 for it. Thank you.
When the officers try to remove Kim from the jetway, she drags her legs, so the officers end up picking her up.
We're gonna walk. Come on. Don't make it harder than what it has to be. Come on.
you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Yeah, I got it, Benny.
Hey, assume the position. You thought you was doing something and end up getting in the perfect position for them to pick you up, goofy.
Yeah.
As they carry her down the stairs, Kim is still resisting, knocking an officer's body camera off onto the staircase. The officers carry her across the tarmac and put her in a patrol car in handcuffs and leg restraints. They say she was kicking, spitting, and even trying to bite one of the officers. Kim was charged with battery on a police officer, resisting an officer with violence, assault on a police officer, and a trespassing charge. She was released on bond and is expected back in court at the end of...
Man, it's crazy. Like, it's like, dang, y'all be so vicious. She's so vicious. Like, it's the drugs, bro. It's the drugs, man. It be them drugs, the hard drugs niggas on. I'm telling you, man. There's no way you should act that crazy unless you on some crazy ass drugs. Like, come on, bro.
February.
Spitting?
If you really want to be a CEO, want to be an entrepreneur, you should take the first step. Create the LLC. It doesn't really cost that much to create a company. Everyone's...
Man, I gotta
Next, we're at Hartsfield-Jackson International
get
in
my
Atlanta.
premium back.
It's November 11th, 2022, around 9 p.m. A Frontier Airlines flight from Cincinnati, Ohio to Tampa, Florida has been diverted because a man on board has a box cutter. According to a federal indictment, when William Liebisch went through security in Ohio, they found the box cutter. They took out the blade and gave him back the handle, thinking the box cutter wouldn't work. But authorities say Liebisch took a spare blade out of the handle and loaded it once he was on the plane. One passenger said he saw Leibush cleaning his nails with the box cutter, and another passenger told flight attendants that Leibush had said he was going to stab someone. The pilot then made an emergency landing in Atlanta, and all passengers were told to get off the plane. In body camera footage, you can hear dispatch relaying that Leibush is still in the back of the plane with the weapon.
By yourself. He's in the back of the plane, standing there with a box cutter.
The officers then wait until every passenger gets off the plane before they decide to move in. At that point, things escalate quickly.
Hey, sir, hold on. Stop, stand up, sir. Sir. Hold on. Hold it. Hey, back up. Hold it. Back up. Hold it. Hey, back up. Thank you. Okay, where is the box cutter? Where's the box cutter? Show me your hand. Okay, show me your hand.
I'm gonna tase you. You better cooperate. You're gonna be tasered.
All right, I need you to stand up for me, okay?
The indictment says Leibush had charged at a flight attendant while holding the box cutter.
Man, that nigga trip.
How the cuffs go on.
Well,
Stop, man. You relax and put handcuffs on right, man. Man. I didn't even resist, man.
Hold on. Now calm down. Breathe. Okay?
Bananas, man. What the what's wrong with you, man? Need a that's simple. Ah!
Okay, I will fix them.
Yeah, after you rip my wrist off, man.
I'll fix it, relax.
Leibush was charged with interfering with the duties of a flight crew and carrying a weapon aboard an airplane.
Man, what was he
As part of
on?
the plea agreement, he pleaded guilty to the charge of interfering with the duties of a flight crew. He's expected to be sentenced to 30 months in prison at a hearing in March. Now we go to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood
Could've been worse.
International Airport. It's December 12th, 2022, and a rapper has been detained for having a gun inside his suitcase.
It looks like there's firearms in it.
Michael Myers and them.
That's actor and rapper Lil Meech, whose real name is Demetrius Flannery Jr. One of his suitcases has been flagged by a TSA officer at a security checkpoint.
I know, but unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow. Anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right. So listen,
You
sir.
understand that, correct?
Can you please give
Do
me
you
a
have your
chance?
ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not
Okay.
pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out
Please, let's do
after
it.
the fact, okay?
Thank you.
Damn, dog. That shit sound crazy. Like, it's a lot of pleading. Hey, he look crazy. That fro look crazy right now. Hey. But nah, bro. Man, he pleading so crazy. I feel like, I don't know. Like, we ain't even get to that point. Like, when we get there, we'll talk about that. But all the pleading is like you looking too guilty. You drawing attention. Like relax, bro, relax. We gonna get to it. Hey, I'm a rapper. This is my security pistol. Boom, boom, boom. And they, hey, no, hey, listen, please. Like, come on, bro. Like, it ain't like if you what you saying is real. Just chill, bro. You good. You ain't gotta go too extra about it, bro.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Little Meech then has a very specific request for the officer.
And that,
Can I call my mom or somebody? Please?
we'll do that after.
Okay.
All right? Just turn around for me. Be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance.
He tried to talk proper. He tried all he could, hey.
Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
I promise you, sir, that's not mine.
The problem is bringing it into the
I know,
checkpoint.
sir, but I would
Just
never
have a
do
seat
that.
for me.
My mom's a flight attendant.
Just have a seat.
I would never do that, sir.
TSA officers investigated and found out that Little Meech was correct. The gun belonged to his bodyguard. But since Meech had placed the bag on a scanner belt himself, he was the one detained. Little Meech had a mugshot photo taken, but the district attorney decided to not file any charges. So I think it's pretty clear from watching After Hours, as I know everyone does every single week, the world isn't always the safest place. It's important to realize if you're ever seriously hurt, your injury could actually be worth millions. That's where Morgan & Morgan, a proud sponsor of After Hours, comes in. Morgan & Morgan doesn't just settle for lowball offers. In the past couple months, they've seen verdicts of $12 million in Florida, $26 million in Philadelphia, and $6.8 million in New York. Next, we're in Orlando, Florida, where tempers flared at a Spirit Airlines ticket counter on June 27th, 2023. According to police, a family at the counter was upset and causing a scene.
Listen, everybody's
In police body camera video, you can see an officer
Oh,
approach
shit.
a man identified as Edward Hairston of Ohio. There's a scuffle, and suddenly everyone is on the ground. Officers were able to restrain the man and detained a woman as well. As officers try to get the man away from the ticket counter and other passengers, his pants start to fall off. He says he can't stand up correctly because the officers broke his leg.
I'ma stand up, my leg broken. Broke my leg. My leg is broken.
The officer who originally encountered Hairston told some of his fellow officers that the man had put his hands on a Spirit Airlines computer, and when the officers tried to stop him, Hairston reportedly put him in a chokehold.
He would reach behind the ticket counter, like they were screaming at each other, and I was like, all right, we're closed, everything's closed now. And he was like slamming their keyboard, right? And I was like, I pushed his hand, I was like, bro, you can't do that back there. He's like, don't touch me, he did a hit. And I was like, step back, keep doing that. He did a hit again, and then we locked up. And I was like, now you're going to jail. And he's a big boy. He leaned at me, and he put me in a headlock, went down the ground, and I passed out almost.
Harrison was charged with one count of attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest with violence,
First-degree
battery
murder?
on a law enforcement officer, and
Oh,
disorderly
attempted.
conduct. He has pleaded not guilty and has his
Golly.
next court hearing in April 2024.
Ain't playing, man.
Next, we're back in Atlanta, where officers got a report of a man exposing himself to a young girl while waiting at a gate inside the airport. By the time police and airline employees were able to identify the man, his flight had already departed. Atlanta enforcement called Fort Lauderdale police, but they weren't able to locate the suspect. He had a return flight to Atlanta in just 2 days, so police waited. When Andre Gallanin returned from Florida on September 29, 2023, an officer boarded the Frontier Airlines flight before any passengers were let off. Gallanin was seated all the way at the back of the plane. The officer put him in handcuffs and led him off the plane without incident. He was later booked on a charge of public indecency, and the case is still ongoing. Our final destination is back in Miami, where it's not a passenger that ended up in hot water, it's the TSA. 3 TSA officers, to be exact, were caught in July 2023 after they were allegedly spotted on camera stealing from passengers going through security checkpoints. They allegedly distracted passengers as they were being screened so they could steal money from the passengers' belongings. Originally, Jose Gonzalez, Elizabeth Fuster, and Liberius Williams were all charged, but Fuster's charges were later dropped. Gonzalez and Williams now face charges of grand theft in the 3rd degree. Their case appears to still be working its way through the court system at the time of this recording. Thanks for watching. For Law and Crime After Hours, I'm Sam Goldberg.
Okay. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. It wasn't what I expected. You know, I thought it would have been more like arguments and disputes, stuff like that. But these people out here bringing razor blades on the plane and like, come on, bro. What is y'all doing? Spitting on the police when they trying to arrest you. Like, what? All that going on? That's just too crazy. But yeah, that's been my reaction for the night. You know, I'm gonna come back with another one. I'm gonna be coming back with a few of them. It's a lot of stuff I want to react on. You know, I'm new to this, so we gonna be coming with a lot more reactions. So just be ready for it, man. Let's Track Did It. Track Did It TV, Media King, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's do it.